Hello, this is Mrs. Rush, and I am going to show you how to create a web page that utilizes a list, especially a nested list. So you can see up here that I've got my Code HS page up. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is my doc type, because all pages start out with doc type. My second tag is going to be my HTML tag, and you can see that Code HS is automatically closing the tags for me, but I do need to work in between. So I'm going to make some space here because I need to work in between my HTML tags. So after the HTML tag, the next tag I'm going to have is my head tag, and inside my head tags I need to have a title tag, and the title of my page is going to be My Family. And that completes my head section. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to leave a blank line after the closed head. So I jump down to line 7. I need to open my body, and you can see it automatically closed my body, but I need to work in between my body tags. A web page will only have one set of body tags. I am seeing web pages where you've got 5 or 6 body tags. And I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? Only one set of HTML tags, one set of head tags, one set of title tags, one set of body tags. Now, inside my body, I can go ahead and create what's going to be in my web page. So I'm going to make a list that's my family, and I'm going to put a header tag. So I put an H1 just so that I can have a title that's displayed in my document content. And I'm going to call this My Family. I'm going to go ahead and just run it and just to see what I've got so far. And you can see I just have a title and it says My Family. So now I'm ready to put my family, and I'm going to put my family into a list. So there's 2 types of lists that I could do. I could do an ordered list, which is a numbered list like 1, 2, 3. And I would typically do an ordered list if the items in my list had a precedence over each other. The second type of list is called an unordered list or a bulleted list. This is going to give you bullet points. We would use a bullet list when the items in the list, they don't matter what order they go into. But I'm going to show you both types of lists. So let's go ahead and start out with the unordered list. So an unordered list is your UL tag. Sorry, I want that on a different line. And it's UL, U for unordered, and L for list. And I need to work in between these tags. So I'm going to make some space between my open and closed tag. So within my list here, and that just created the list. If I run my code right now, you can see I just have my family title. Every item that's in my list has to be enclosed between LI tags. L for list, I for item. So list item tag. So I'm going to open up an LI tag here. And my first LI, since this is my unordered list, I'm going to put categories. I'm going to put parents. And let's do another list item. Let's do siblings. And let's do one more. And we'll put pets, because to me, pets are part of my family. So let's go ahead and run code and see what we've got right now. So you can see we have a list with 3 items: parents, sibling, and pets. Do you see the bullet point that's in front of each of those items? That is coming as a result of the LI tag that's inside of the UL tag. All right, so that's how we're getting those bullet points. Now, we're going to do some nested lists, right? Because we have parents, we have siblings, we have pets. So I want to list out parents. So under the LI tag, that's after parents, I'm going to make some space. Here's where I'm going to do an ordered list. So I'm going to go ahead and open up and close my OL tag, and I need to work in between for each item that's in my nested list. So parents, my dad is David, and below that I'm going to put my mom, and she is Judy. And we'll run it. And now you can see under parents, I've got 1 and 2, I've got David and I've got Judy. That's my nested list. As soon as I'm done listing my individual parents, that's where I want my close OL, because that close OL is closing that numbered 1, 2 list. So let's find siblings. I've got siblings right here, and I have a couple siblings, so I'm going to enter underneath siblings, and I'm going to open up another OL tag. And I'm going to list my siblings. So I'm going to click in between those open and close OL tags, so I've got some space. And I'm going to open up an LI tag for list item. And I have a sister, Kelly, and I have a sister, Terry. Oops, I got extra. Okay, so let's go ahead and run that. And you can see under siblings now, I have 2 siblings listed, and they're within their own set of list tags. I've got my OL, I've got my 2 list items, I've got my close OL. Now I have a couple pets. So I'm going to jump down here to my pets list, and we'll do another OL. And in between those 2 OLs, I'm going to list my pets. I have a cat named Cookie, and I have one more cat, and that is Mally. And I'm going to run code. And now you can see that under pets, I've got Cookie and I've got Mally. You'll also notice from looking at my code, like I've got some extra blank spaces here and some here. That doesn't really matter. The browser, or in this case, CodeHS, is absolutely going to ignore that code. Okay, so again, that you can leave it. It just makes it a little bit easier to read your code. So I hope this helped on making a list, and especially a nested list.